Welcome everyone. Good morning here, straight out of our open source office at Exacode Research Berlin. LLVM 1703 is out. .3 is the new .0, .1, or probably .1, .0. Anyway, I wondered the last weeks, of course in T2 we had updated to LLVM 17 for testing purposes and stuff. And I wondered they didn't list this for quite a while, and maybe for reasons. And now I realize, hey, now we are .3. So let's do the natural thing and update this. Obviously, there are quite some fixes among this. So I don't know if they intentionally didn't list this because they knew, yeah, we have here some bugs. And I want to point out, I find this amazing, right? And I'm not ironic or stuff. I rather have it's mostly fine, let's finally release it, and that people like us and Buildroot and Gentoo and all the other 2027 Linux distributions can update this already. And even not list this on the website. I don't know if it's an editing typo or the website guy was on holiday or whatever, but it could certainly make sense. And also make it normal that release early, release often. And I appreciate this much more, not only having LLVM pre-release candidate stuff for testing, but I made a video, the super unprofessional Free Software Foundation GNU handling, glibc, loony, tunable, local privilege escalation, CVE, bad practice, and I had a really crazy and weird discussions here with people who claim I, doing 25 years, one of the bigger open source people doing open source, including a whole freaking Linux distribution for 25 years, and then people tell me I don't understand how open source works and stuff, arguing like, nah, it's fine what the GNU Free Software Foundation does. They don't need to release. They are not the vendor because they don't ship to the users. You can read this discussion, super, I can post it here. Super weird discussions. I mean, I appreciate all the comments. And also I had another discussion with the GNU Step people who accused me I'm deleting comments. No, I don't delete comments, except I didn't delete the GNU Step comments. I mean, why should I delete it, right? There were also some little bit strange discussion of like, I made video, GNU Step download. Actually, all I wanted to do is live update GNU Step, which I did, and I found, like when I did it live, I literally found the download page linking to non-existing downloads and stuff, and I only pointed out like yeah, probably not the most active project and not the most professional, not having download links. And then people fight here with me, it's like in this GNU Step stuff, right? No, but it's there and we are since 1 year on GitHub. Like, yeah, it might be that you are for 1 year on GitHub, but you didn't write it on the download page, right? I'm only the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. When I tell you, hey, I tried to package it and even the download doesn't work, then don't blame me that your download page for 1 year lists all download. Anyway, and then they accused me of deleting the thread. Like, no, if I make the efforts to reply there, hey, that is what I saw, that is how it was, I didn't make the shit up, the download wasn't there, the download didn't work, now you fixed it, amazing. And then they accuse me, no, you delete my messages. No, I didn't delete your messages. Sometimes YouTube is doing Google shit, and I also hate it. Sometimes I get notifications like, hey, there's a comment, and I go there and it's not there anymore, right? It's like, I appreciate engagement, and if I make an effort to reply, I would be the last to delete the comment. Also, why should I, with a nonsensical discussion, I mean, maybe the people deleted myself. I mean, I have absolutely no insight. I don't see deleted comments, right? So everyone can delete their comments. And the pity is, like, if you delete this comment here, then all the 23 replies are deleted with it. That super sucks, right? So I had their 4 replies for their bloody download website, and now my own comments are gone because someone, maybe because YouTube usually does not retrospectively delete. But anyway, super discussions. You can read this here, super bonkers. Raleigh it's like arguing like, nah, the GNU Free Software Foundation doesn't need to make patch releases, point releases. No, you need to do. It's like, yeah, all the Linux distributions are the vendors. No, the original author is the vendors. Other people might be distribution media or users. Actually, of course, there are nuances of vendors and re-vendoring, and like, no, this is professional. Thank you, LLVM, Clang folks, not only for your amazing achievement, huge code repository and stuff, but actually doing bug fix releases, right? what so many people, including myself, praised and pointed out. They're happy to announce .2. So what do we have currently? Currently we have Clang config default packages. Clang, that was super clever. Okay. 17.01. So what happened since then? So quite some bug fixes. What have they done? We could actually, while read 17. Why is this wrapping so strangely? 17. Oh, the 2.1. Oh, this is. Why is this wrapping so strangely? I hate when this. Maybe some. Probably running. Usually this happens for me running QEMU, serial console, no graphics there. And then somehow with raw addressing, whatever raw mode. Actually, I need to Google the stuff. So yeah, if you know that, I mean, maybe I should actually hang on the. By the way, maybe I should. I mean, actually, I joined the LLVM Discord for Discord reasons. I wonder because also yours truly has the patch there, right? Recurring theme. 25 years later, getting a patch for myself into each and every, like sneaking a tiny little patch and contribution because. Let's see, did they fix the release? Because I fixed their previous video. We had to fix their release script to actually release everything. Let's see if they, which package was that? That was, I mean, we could check that here somewhere. There should now be, there was runtime, right? They didn't have runtimes in there. And that is all the overheads that you need to, hey, runtimes, yay! Your favorite YouTuber, shall I subscribe, made sure that actually they release everything so they actually can build everything. Patreon, GitHub sponsorship, share, like, subscribe, comment, cheers, buy me a coffee. Because coffee is what keeps all those alive. So I actually sent this upstream quite a while. What would the download? I guess it should be, I think we only needed that for libcxx whatever. It might actually be that I only have that in Vasi libcxx. Yeah. So actually I didn't even pay. Oh, right, I had this on my to-do. Like, hey, why do we do this stuff live on YouTube? Because there's always like 600 lines of to-do. Got to do some stuff. Did they have that for, because I sent it in quite a while? Chances are that this might already, hey, it's there already, cool. So then let's properly YOLO that up too. And welcome everyone, I hope we have audio. We don't have, so people there. Happy to see you all. YouTube often deletes comments automatically if there are links. Yeah, I've not, yeah, I mean, and then accusing me, I mean, I have no incentive to delete. I mean, engagement and comments are great for my YouTube growth and stuff. And also it was not even like, you're stupid, you're morons only, but we have downloads, yada, yada, like, why should I delete this, right? And then people, you deleted my comment. No, I didn't delete your freaking comments, man. Chill. But I'm happy that I improved your GNU step download page to actually list downloadable download releases. Internet doing internet flame war things. So we need to rename this because the name, of course, I mean, obviously we can't have runtimes on our, it's like, nah, naming. Also, it's probably CMake, right? Do they have? Yeah, CMake. It's like, first I thought like, hey, that is amazing, everything professional, and then download like CMake, like why would you want, I mean, obviously that needs to be renamed LLVM CMake because you can't populate the internet with, Anyway, it's strangely made CMake things. So run times, and we rename that from runtimes. That is, by the way, what's the T2, like if you're wondering why do we have this exclamation mark thing, that is like overriding this, yet it's decade-old syntax. I didn't mix this up. I'm not changing this, it is what it is. So run times, I mean, we rarely need this and it's fine. Run times, what? Run. The question, I mean, we probably should add a 34th build target of GCC less, lib standard C++ less, and using LVM libcxx. The only thing is it was notoriously annoying to build. I've done that some 3 years ago, previously live on this channel. Okay, I don't have that here, so we probably need that there then too. Let's quickly check if we have more handle flags anywhere here. I don't think so. So let's update that again just so that we have to check some stuff. Question there, how is LVM better than GCC and where is it worst? Well, a decade ago it started out of being twice as fast. Unfortunately, 1 decade of code bloat, it's not faster, like faster compiling. Now with a similar set of optimization, actually for me it's actually sometimes slower. Like how it started, we are twice as fast as GCC. How it ended, nah, we are sometimes twice as slow as GCC. But it has potentially more. I mean, it has more WebAssembly stuff. So I mean, for C and C++, I would say it doesn't have too many benefits. So, but it has WebAssembly stuff built in. You can use it as a library, right, for jitting code. So it's used in Mesa. It's also used in Rust. So it has a benefit of being a more universal library for interfacing with other stuff like Rust. Previously Zig, but I think the Zig people write their own code gen stuff for own code gen reasons. It can, I'm not sure if you can LTO link time optimize the Linux kernel with GCC, but you can now with Clang. So it has one benefit, although it compiles twice as long, the Linux kernel, but it optimizes it potentially a little bit more. I can benchmark 1%. Like 1% is not much, but of course the kernel code shouldn't run too much, right? But like 1% is the next level DDR5 overclock stuff. So a 3% for my embarrassingly parallel load, I take a 3% for Clang LTO optimized Linux kernel. We need to somehow via the libcxx change our code here. Because flex, so we need this in modules. I guess we can extract it more. Yeah. 2023, you need 3 freaking tarballs to build your stuff. And where do we need that then? Download mirror LVM runtimes. So this extracts to that, so I guess we could symlink it from there. Does multi, probably this should work, right? If we ln_s. Yep, that works. Then let's just, we need them in CMake, so that probably, so here we use wildcard because this will always change. So runtimes, CMake stuff to CMake modules, that probably, hopefully, fingers crossed. So theoretically we should compile test that, but what I will do now is, because that is my cleaner tree, because my other working copy is as usual to fill with changes, bold, Clang, compiler RT. Does it look to be complete? We probably have some stuff still to package like poly. So there we go. Let's do that a second time. So I package, if you're wondering why I package both, that is for bisecting, right? If I later find, like what we usually do, like a week later we find bug, regression, and so on, then the intermediate versions allow for better bisecting. Otherwise I would need, like if I ever would need to bisect this, which recently I've done, I bisected for probably the Ryzen 1750X, bisected the whole day on what broke our Rust tool chain. Eventually we found it. Speaking of Rust, let's check if they have a .1 release 2. Thank you very much. Modern web stuff. Even freaking downloads work anymore. 173. No, they don't. .74, I believe, yeah, what we have. Cool, so then that goes there too. And then let's first test libcxx and then the others. And then we call it a day. If you want to read the changes, it's of course, speaking of myself, fix release export to export runtime tables. Yay! Anyway, so much to what we're doing here each day. Fixing stuff, testing stuff. LLDB, standalone, without framework, bailout when handling, diagnostics. Hey, even 2023, your compiler displays the wrong line number. Cool. Okay, this did not work. So much to my bisecting. So ideally I should have, also didn't. So I should, of course, have tested this so much to my bisecting. Although to be fair, usually I don't bisect VASI. The other stuff is more important. Okay, because now I broke bisecting. Because this will not build. So much to. But that's also why we test stuff, right? Even when I think, yeah, I quickly, I mean, I was like 50-50 actually. I probably should not commit stuff and I'm like 50-50, might not work. The Symlink stuff we just did. CMake. Yeah, I probably should know better. We have here warning flag, so why does this not? But I believe that. Oh wait, there is. Do we? Why is there CMake? CMake. What have I done there? Did we do that? Let's make better use of the time. So let's immediately. Actually, we could RM the logs. Clang, LLVM, LLD. What else? I mean, theoretically, we could rebuild Rust and Mesa. Although I don't. Oops, wrong, but doesn't matter too much. And VASI. And let's build it while we guru meditate the VASI libcxx stuff. That, of course, we need. If you're wondering why do we, people always like, why do we work with such exotic, esoteric packages that nobody heard about this? Like, we need this for Firefox, right? So this is in our base build as much as it hurts myself. It's not truly minimal stuff. You need so much random things nowadays. Maybe what do we do here? ln CMake. Maybe this is not. Theoretically, my order is this. So I said this before, right? I usually sort this by most important, so it needs symbolic. And so if you want a symbolic link, if you're wondering like why do some people write it this way and that way, I usually try to prefer like from order of most importance, like most important Zoomling, then force if it exists, and verbose just nice for debugging. Why do we, here, this is why this broke. So let's try this again. LLVM. Nothing like a stray argument here. Okay, this still doesn't work more, but this error looks exactly how it looked previously when we didn't have this. Like even that originally probably took me nearly an hour. Like as embarrassing but I'm happy to admit with 25 years experience into going to university and stuff, studying computer science, I've no problem to admit it probably took me 1 hour to figure out why. Like initially, like 3 weeks ago or so, last month, why this fails like this, right? I expected everything. Why did it took me an hour? Because I expected everything. I expected broken compiler, significant other code changes, whatnot. I did not expect that this error, atomic fetch at 8 in atomics in VASI-lib6x is caused by this CMake files not being found, right? And that is the complexity. People always think like, I just sit here and type a little bit like no, this is excessive guru meditation, right? Like advanced guru meditation, even though it looks like just a little bit log reading and shell scripting and stuff. So the last time, also pro tip, read these error messages. Like I said it also last time, I said it before, like had I just read the error messages better, I would have saved myself maybe an hour of debugging. However, I also said it last time, these error messages and warnings from CMake really suck big time, right? Like good luck things, like so much random bullshit. It's like, yeah, very, what is even important, what is not. Thank you very much. It's something like no project command presence, yeah, maybe the Clang people do not really want us to build this with non-mono repository, but hey, we need libcxx, what should we do? By the way, maybe we should add, actually I should add this to my to-do, maybe we could get rid of some of those messages. I recently saw some days ago there might be some CMake non-dev maintainer whatever flag thing that might get rid of some of those random things here. Yeah, warning flag. So include could not find. So yeah, it is exactly that. Why is this not found? I thought we zoom linked it. It is okay. We probably somehow zoom linked that wrong still. Or do we? Oh no, wait. Why do we have... Did I do that? CMake. They have warning flags. No, don't tell me they have applied my patch and maybe fixed... Ah no, okay, I create... Okay, this is... okay. We zoom links that wrong. I guess we need -r for relative. We want... Yeah, otherwise we would need, so probably symbolic relative. I mean, it shouldn't, I mean, maybe we don't use F, then we get, and that's even, you could even overthink or perfect such simple invocations, because with often we use, like for actually installing stuff, we want force, because if it's there, we want to overwrite it. But in this case, maybe it's beneficial to not force it, so that if it exists, if the upstream LLVM Clang people change something, and it exists already, we would overwrite that. Like, yeah, no, it builds longer, probably, no, it's fine. So yeah, that might be beneficial. So, cool, we also took probably this took 10 minutes, right? How long do we? 25. Maybe nearly 10, for sure, 5 minutes just, like, yeah, sometimes you can spend 5 to 10 minutes just on a zoom link. If it's like now the libcxx fixed just fixed VASI libcxx, so you don't see this because 16 times screen. VASI libcxx. CMake run times. You just dated for LLVM 1702. So the other stuff is building. That's probably it for this video. We updated and partially tested. Obviously, it's still testing. We're still testing this. It still might break. I also still need to perfect our LLVM. Like there is also some actual real development to be done for hotfix. Is it that one or? Here. We need to. I need to still figure out how to do conditional on what is that target options, something of that sort. But that is for another day. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something. As usual, our Linux distribution, our increasingly amazing distribution at the forefront of having the latest and greatest updates there. If you appreciate this and upstream contributions like having LLVM runtimes to build your VASI libcxx at home, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, maybe Patreon, GitHub sponsor, or YouTube membership. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something. Have a good day night, and I hope to see you soon for the next fixes like LLVM Spark polishing to come.